Suffer the consequences.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's the franchise to the wing right side. That is one. Passes to the franchise. Fires it up. Got a piece of it. The trade. Second shot opportunity. And Williamson with the layup.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
Here's the franchise. 6 points for him. No shot that time. Not on target. Here's Lou. Over to the left wing. And the three ball is good.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Parks it on the wing. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he can't stop the run as he misses. It's stolen. Here's the franchise. And he makes no mistake on the same time.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Grady lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
To the left wing. Back to Clarkson. Passes it to the franchise. Shot from 12. And yes, it's good.
I like this. I really do. He recognizes the mismatch, simply rises up and fires.
Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
What? And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
The franchise passes to Aguilar.
Oh, God.
33% here in the first quarter. He can't get it to go.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Shots good by Clarkson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Three-pointer.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as it. Yeah, you're right. And there's the second ball as they can't get it across half-court and zone. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The three ball hits the three-pointer to fall. 6 points for him.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
Here's the franchise. Points for him. Driving to the basket. And that one, good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
To the paint, here's Williamson. Can't get it to fall.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Shoots from the elbow. It's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
This is as good as it gets hardcore first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Going inside. Off target at the rim.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8-ball.
A teardrop, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one at the line is good. Skinny is checked in for the franchise. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line. And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And how about we check the numbers for him?
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Pass to E. He's covered by Clarkson. From the wing. Offensive rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Baddest one's got 5 points so far.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Here's who. And he's good on the 3-ball.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Here's the franchise. 10 points for him. And a shot by Clarkson, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Three-pointer. And no good that time. Puts it on the wing. The shot misses. Well off the usual numbers, around 29% so far. Down low. And he's stuck. What a pass to set him up.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
The franchise passes to Clarkson.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
From 12 feet out, he gets it in there. 5 points in the game.
The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
Here's the franchise. Into the lane. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the bench.
Right wing. The 3-pointer, no good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Baddest one, passes to Aguilar. The shot from the low post is good. Jay's got 6.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Jay's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. The pass to the main. Puts it up from 12. Second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
This is his first free throw of the game.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
And he sinks the second. Here's Here's the franchise. He's got 10. There's the pick. Inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to the middle. 1:46 left in the first. Launches a three. Good on the three-point shot.
Poor defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
Thing has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this match. And that one good from Clarkson.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to the middle. Takes it inside. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. Look at the franchise, second in the league, having an excellent season.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Good on both.
And while we got a chance to get some numbers for the franchise. First in assists, first in free throw percentage, and he's an absolutely devastating offensive weapon. Number 2 in the league in scoring.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. To the middle. The great one passes to Skinner. Can't cash in from close range. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's who? Off target from outside. Here's the franchise. Here's Skinny. That's in. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Now E. And there's the pass to the main. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's the franchise. There's the screen. And that one drops.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
From the arc. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. They're up by 9. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Here's Lou. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Makes it off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Houdini. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's the franchise. A fader. Lou grabs the board. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's who? No good with the layup. And 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Here's the franchise. 12 points for him. From deep. It doesn't go for him. He's just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Doesn't go that time. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half play. There's the pick. Takes the three. Lou grabs the board. Lou's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter. Hasn't made one since.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Carlos from beyond the arc and then some. The franchise has got 15.
There it is. His first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter. His 3rd of the game.
Williamson trying to free himself up. And he can't answer that. The three-pointer offline.
He has had a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
Pass to Reynolds. He dishes it to Clarkson. Hands it from downtown. He's got 9.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And the layup's good off the glass.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. For the 3. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there. Time and time again.
Here's who. No good with the triple.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Clarkson. Gets a very good look and converts. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter. On the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and DG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, DG is more than capable. I mean,
I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. I'm going to agree. So both teams changing it up here. She passes to Lou. To the inside. Here's Cheese. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's the franchise. 18 points for him. Down low. Aguilar does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. All 3 off the mark.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Hit number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Chi. Can't connect from short range. Now, here's Clarkson. He's already close. Bucket is good.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Trains the three-pointer. Gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Here's the franchise. Rebounded by Chi. Gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. So the wing on the left. Fires from deep. No good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
The franchise passes to Aguilar. Can't hit from in close. In the second quarter, around 42%. Here's Lou. It's deflected. The franchise passes to Clarkson. Here's the franchise. He's got 18. Williamson in the post.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Here's Carlos. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they executed.
Well, players now, Steve, seem to have a lot more power to demand a trade. Talk about what that does for the future of small market teams.
You know, Kevin, I think let's be honest. It makes it tougher for the small market team. The one solution, I think, is if you have a team that is very close-knit, if you get the right superstar and he's happy, if you have a chance to maybe win a championship, that keeps those stars in place.
Skinny, he's checked in for the franchise.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Here's the franchise. He's got 20. Inside. Here's Skinny, and he jumps it down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Stolen by Clarkson. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. The franchise passes to Aguilar. Here's the franchise. To the paint. Pocket 6. Pass to Lou. Shot from the top of the key. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 10. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
The franchise passes to Aguilar. The good-looking shot from the wing. James got 8 points. Gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. To the middle. Here's James. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. The franchise passes to Clarkson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. So it's the visitors now. 15-point game. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's the franchise. To the inside. Skinny. Basket counts. Skinny's got 4 points this quarter.
And they repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Out to the right wing. Inside. And the call on the shot that sends it to the line. And now here's a quick peek at the best rookie free throw shooters over the course. Look at the franchise, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
He has been locked in at the line, taking complete advantage whenever he's got an opportunity to put points on the board.
And the second free throw, good.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Baddest. First in three-point shooting, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters, Carlos. Here's Baddest one, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
To the left side wing. Passes it to Lou. Pocket four. Hits it from three-point range. 13 points in the game.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Here's the franchise. 20 points for him. And it's good off the back rim and in. The franchise has got 22 points.
They have laid on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
And the pass to Lou. Here's E. Lays it up and banks it in. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of basketball. Here's the franchise. He's got 22. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. 102 left in the first half of the game. Yep, it counts.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And that one is good from E.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
The franchise passes to Clarkson. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to E. 5 on the clock. He doesn't hit that one. Impressively throughout at 62%. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And here's Clarkson. They set the pick. Here's Carlos. No good from 18. Here's Lou. There's the triple. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the home team. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. Taking a look at this home squad. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team. And now with the second half of...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The instant clinic out there by the franchise.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
You're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
He got that as one. The franchise is out there with Clarkson. Then it's the franchise, and it's Gilas at the 4-man position. Here's the franchise. He's got 22. There's a good screen. Fires the 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Down low. A good finish at the rack off the slip feed. He's got 13.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Carlos. The long distance 3 is good. The franchise has got 25 points in the game. They get a decent 44% clip here. Pass to Chi. Shoots from the baseline. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Nice to see Williams spot the open man. He has awareness and ability as a passer.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Carlos. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The franchise has got 6 points in the quarter.
How about his aggressiveness from 3? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Out to the right wing. Here's Dennis one. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Well, that's a tough, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James, I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. To the paint. Here's the franchise. Rebounded by Chi. Chi's got his 5th rebound in this one. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
The mayor, he's checked in for Lou. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's the franchise, and he has 28 points for the game. Passes to the franchise. Here's Here's the franchise. On the pass to the franchise. Tried to shoot. Left block shot on the way. Can't hit that one.
Puta, wala pa rin.
4-6 from the field since the start of the third. Williamson, the screen. A beautiful reverse layup. Williamson's got 8 points.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Here's Aguilar. That's the baddest one. Here's the franchise. Here's the franchise. This is it to the franchise. Here's the franchise. Moves back up. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. But they'll get another chance. Here's Williamson. Misses the fadeaway jumper.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimmick.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Clarkson. Averaging about 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
The shot comes out. Gone just 25% from the field here in the second half through 2 of 8. The franchise passes to Ramos. Down low. And the officials call for a 3-second violation. On Friday, then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Gilas Nba2kFiba.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
And too long on the shot. He has been just great so far, up at 56%. Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 19. And that one is good. Look at the franchise. What a contribution.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. Look at the franchise, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Takes a step back. Here's the forward. Gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime.
Oh, yes. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You got to have some skills to pull that off.
He's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say, as a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment. It was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
They set the pick. From 13, here's Here's the franchise, and he missed the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And he's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's two things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
To the middle, here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
You know, coming into the game, Zion's going to be physical. He's also going to absorb some punishment.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Being a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. There's the pass to the great. Here's the franchise. Drilled from 11 feet out. The franchise has got 11 points in the quarter.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Lots of room. You can't hit that one. Gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. To the inside. Clarkson. And that one, good. Clarkson's got 23 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Being a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Right through the knee for the layup.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Skinny is checked into the franchise. Gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's the franchise. 33 points for him. Shots good by Clarkson. He's got 26.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
From outside the arc. A shot missing.
He's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
The franchise passes to the great one. Here's the franchise. Here's Ramos. His three-pointers off the mark. Out to the wing. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 6.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Here's Carlos. Here he goes. Not going to go that time. Being at 44%, pretty reasonable. Pass to the main. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Right now they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record. Lou, he's checked in for the main. Doing it very well tonight, around 57%. Here's Carlos. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
You know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's the visitors now. Over to the wing. Knocked away. And there's the drive. And he jams it with authority.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Grady lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
47% from the field in the third. Here's Carlos, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Lou. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. He kicks to E. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's the franchise. 37 points for him. Kicks it to Clarkson. Here's the franchise. 6 to shoot. And he sinks that one at the back of the rim on the way in.
I can't believe that went in, and I don't think he can either.
Pass to E. Rolls it from 20. He can't hit that time.
Plus 8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Oh!
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. He has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Ramos. Here's the franchise.
Balbas.
A minute 20 left here in the third quarter. Driving the lane. The 9-footer's on the mark.
The defense seized up just a little bit there, and it cost them dearly.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 27.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
The pass to Skinny. A 15-footer. Tries to bank it in, but he misses. In 43% for the game. And he drives in. That shot, no good. Here's the franchise. Pass to Skinny. From 6 away. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Off on the layup.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The franchise finishes the Aguilar.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even at a power finish. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. We're going to step aside for... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Addison out there with shake and bake. Then it's the franchise. Then there's Jay. Batted this one. Balls it to shaking. Last year, LeBron, as we know, Steve, broke Derek Fisher's record for most postseason wins. Talk about the weight of that accomplishment.
You know, Kevin, let's take those two players. Start off with Derek Fisher. Give him a lot of credit. As a role player, he was on some great teams and contributed. Unbelievable to have that record. And then on the flip side, LeBron James was on some great teams, and he was the reason they were great teams because he's one of the greatest players of all time. Two different type of players, but both are very impressive.
Passes it to Aguilar. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Driving inside. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Inside, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Not a guy known for style points when it comes to throwing one down, but every once in a while, Kevin.
Greg, why don't we see more dunks like that from him? He certainly got the size for it.
Oh, no, he does. I just think he likes to keep the fans guessing.
Steve, if you were a GM and you could choose one player, who would you start your team with?
Right now, I think the perfect player to start your team off right now because of the way everything is going is Anthony Davis. He can play 1 through 5. Defensively, he can change a game. Offensively, he can play in and out. And he's just that fluid player that matches up with today's game.
Here's Lou. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Out deep. That shot off. Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. To the paint, Shen off with the layup. The ball really well in this game, 58%. The three-pointer is right on target. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. From 12 feet out. That shot, no good. Gone 2 for 5. Fourth quarter. There's the pass of the franchise. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Around 40% from the floor here. Steve, if you were playing in this era, how engaged do you think you'd be on social media?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. I think a lot because I think right now that's just the way this era communicates. And obviously, there's some negatives to social media, but there's a lot of positives from the standpoint of being able to reach your fans, get your message out, especially what we've been going through in this time as far as social injustice. But I also think there's a lot of marketing and branding opportunities through social media.
Pass to Lou. And that goes out of bounds. No keep possession. The visitors with the ball. That one wide left.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Pass to Ramos. from past the arc. That one's not going to go. Houdini's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Down low, hangs in the air, and he lays it up and in.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Fires for 3. Passes it to Shakin. But 3. Drills it from outside.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Now, Smitty, you were a player with versatility and length. How much fun would you have had with today's style of play?
I think, Kevin, I was a guy that kind of played 1 through 3 at 6'8". But nowadays, I could have played 1 through 5. I would have loved playing the 5 position. Reason why, I could have got my shot off at any time I wanted. And the three-point shot, Kevin, you can take 10, 12 three-pointers. I would have loved that.
This is the corner 3. Houdini's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. To the middle, here's Williamson. Yep, that one goes.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
And there's the pass to Ramos. Bangs home the trifecta. Houdini's got 6 points in the quarter.
They have been relentless from deep, and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Lou. It's deflected. Shen. And the ball goes out of play following the shot. The break line's checked in for the franchise. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Lou passes to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Shen lays it up off the glass.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Well, here you sit, Smitty, at the broadcast table. Is there anything you notice about the game now that you didn't notice when you were playing?
Yes, Kevin. I mean, seriously, I did not know how much Kevin Harlan ate between games and during games. It is unreal. The before, the during, and after. You are a champ, Kevin, to be able to eat that much and to do your job.
Williamson, the pass to Lou. With the drive. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
To the inside. Shake and bake. Pass to the great. Passes to Shakin. Tries again. That's good on the jump shot.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Lou passes to Williamson. Shoots it up. Misses from close range. Gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46, 47%. To the wing on the left. From 20 feet out. But he recovers it. And the pass to the great. 3-pointer on the way. Lou grabs the board. He's been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Takes a 3, and that's good. Zion Williamson, the 3. Williamson's got 9 points now in just the second half. Pass to Ramos. Here's the franchise. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. The franchise has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Here's Lou. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lou's got his first 2 points of the night.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
To the paint. Here's the great one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And the first one comes. And he makes both free throws. The visitors with the ball. Here's Hugh driving in, and they pick up 2. And 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Down low. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Lou. Here's Hugh. Off target with his 3. Being 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. To the middle, here's the great one. Backed in off the glass.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
A paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Launches it. That one doesn't go. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the franchise, and he gets it to go. In 39% from the floor, at their best. Here's Lou. Pass to Williamson.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Now the pass to the great one. Misses off the right iron. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Williamson trying to free himself up. Can't hit from 12. Inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Salute. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
To the paint. Passes it to the break. Good D by Williamson. Down low. Shot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
There's 14 seconds left in the game. Shoots the three. Buries it from three-point range. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Oh boy, they really put in.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll